Hello, first of all, thank you very much for all of your support during this week with the PE Department's challenge on Monday and the Maths challenge today. Things like this cannot happen without the support of you parents, and the response was incredible. So thank you very much. The aim of this video is to try and help you answer some questions you might have with regards to transition. If there are some other things that I've missed out, please feel free to ask your questions on Twitter and I'll try and get back to you through Twitter. But hopefully I'll answer your questions thoroughly in this video. Diolch. Already, your child has chosen a friend or two that they would enjoy being in a class with in Year 7. The aim of this is to make sure that your child feels more comfortable about starting in Year 7. There are two classes in Year 7. A pastoral class, a registration class, and a teaching class. The reason we have two is to make sure that your child is able to get to know a lot of different pupils in Year 7 and to get to know a lot more teachers as well. First of all, the pastoral class. They meet every morning at the start of every day, and your form tutor will be the most important person in the school until you leave. The children will stay in their pastoral class for the duration of their time in Bro Morgannwg. Secondly, the teaching classes. They will still be with their friend of choice, but the mixture of children will be slightly different. We teach mixed ability classes in Year 7, but as time will go on, some subjects will band and some other subjects will be set into different abilities by Year 8. The main thing about Year 7 is to get to know the new subjects and to make new friends. And I think the both classes help you do that quite well. Now, I'm sure some of you are starting to think about next year's school uniform, or are worried that you are not going to be able to get everything. Please don't worry. We use YC Sports as our main supplier for the school uniform. They are based in Cardiff, in Canton. They also do online orders. But again, don't worry if this is a problem at the minute. The only thing that we need to worry about with the school uniform is that you have all the correct pieces. Mainly, you need black leather shoes. Please avoid buying boots, nice school shoes, and navy trousers or a navy skirt. With the school uniform, you will need a school polo shirt and a school jumper or cardigan, and also there are options for a school coat as well. For PE, you will need a Bro Morgannwg polo shirt and a rugby shirt, some shorts and blue rugby socks. All of this is on the YC Sports website, and I will be giving you a book full of information, including information about the uniform later in the term. But as I say, please don't panic about the school uniform. We will have to be quite flexible in September about this, and we do understand the problems that we have usually with school uniform. So please don't worry about it at all. Year 6, always worry about food. It is very important, I know. But please don't worry about this next year. We have a canteen and a cafe in Ysgol Bro Morgannwg, and there are options to buy food at break time in the morning and obviously lunchtime. At break time, there are different options like fruits and warm treats. And at lunchtime, there are a lot of different options. In the cafe, you can buy sandwiches or baguettes and hot drinks. And then in the canteen, we can have options of different warm foods, such as lasagna, meatballs, and various different things. You are also allowed to bring your own packed lunch to eat in the canteen as well, if you wish to do that instead. In order to buy your food in Bro Morgannwg, you will receive this tag, in September on your first day. Parents should put money on that tag on Parent Pay, or there are machines in school where you can put your money and top up the tag in that way. You will receive all this information in September when your child starts with us in Bro Morgannwg. It isn't possible to buy food with money, unfortunately. If you have any dietary requirements, that's all you need to do is tell one of us, either myself, a tutor, or the kitchen. If you are really concerned, just please phone in September and the kitchen will change anything or help in any way possible. There is no need to worry about that at all. The only important thing about food in Ysgol Bro Morgannwg is that it's really nice and there is a lot of it. Okay? So don't worry about that. The first day of school. Now, we don't know what the future holds for coming back to school, but I will explain what usually happens when Year 7s start Ysgol Bro Morgannwg. On the first day, only Year 7s and Year 12 start on that first day in September. This gives Year 7 a chance to walk around the school and get an idea of the building and to settle in a little bit before the others arrive. We mainly stick to our pastoral classes on the first day, and it lets us get to know each other a little bit better. The children will get to know their form tutor a little bit better, and I will be running through important things such as how to use the fob, and I will be explaining the diary and obviously the school timetable. Year 12 will be there as well to help us do a little rehearsal run of moving from one subject to the other before the term starts. It's a really exciting day, and with only us being there as Year 7s and myself and the teachers, it's exciting, it's a happy day, and there is no need to worry about it whatsoever. I'm looking forward to it myself. First of all, you have your child's diary, personal diary. This is very handy to communicate through the school. Teachers can place notes in there, and you can also ask questions or place your notes in the diary as well. Your personal tutor will look at this daily and can either help or answer the questions with your child. It's a brilliant way of communicating with the school for the little things. Secondly, if you are slightly more concerned about something and want a deeper or more detailed answer, then it's possible to email the school. The email will be sent on to the relevant teacher and you will get a response as soon as possible. With some other problems or more in line with emergencies or a big concern that you have, it is possible to phone the school. When phoning the school, you can either ask to speak with the form tutor or with myself as head of year. We are teaching all day, so it's very difficult sometimes to answer you straight away, but certainly someone will get back to you as soon as possible. So those are the three main ways of contacting the school. Just think about what the message should be and how important it is, and then just try and find someone in school. There will also be an app that you can download next year. It is called EduLink, and you will receive a lot of information through the app. It is also easy to contact the school through the app as well. So more and more we are offering various different platforms where you can communicate with the school and to make life easier for yourselves and also for us. But please don't worry about it. Someone will be there to help always. And we will try and do that as best and as fast as we can at all times. Support in Year 7. Year 7 can be a massive challenge to most of the pupils. I understand that. But there are a lot of different ways where we can offer some support for your child. First of all, your form tutor. They are there to help you with day-to-day problems, homework, getting lost, or friends, wanting to make more friends or go to a club. They will be there to help you through all of those different hurdles. Every form tutor in Bro Morgannwg also has a time in their timetable designated for mentoring. The mentoring sessions are there to enable us to sit down, listen, and have a chat with pupils. In these chats, some things can crop up and then we can tackle them. But it's sometimes just nice to have a sit down. So those are your daily help with support. You also have myself as head of year. I will be there to help some pupils with slightly more worrying problems, or even to sit down and listen and try and solve some of your child's concerns. We also have the Wellbeing Department. It is a fantastic place. We offer so many different sessions and clubs in the Wellbeing Department. Some, like ELSA sessions, are timetabled, but there are also one-to-one sessions, or just someone there to listen to your worries or answer your problems. It is a very special place, and I will explain more about the Wellbeing Department next year when your child arrives. We have our Cynnal department as well. If your child is struggling with maths or English, maybe there'll be options to help them a little bit. For instance, we have Mentor Maths in the morning with our sixth formers, where they do extra sessions of maths to help them catch up maybe with some element of the subject. Speaking of the sixth formers, they are fantastically helpful with Year 7. Year 12 usually do a lot of activities, and they are usually around the school there to help Year 7. We also have Year 10s coming into our registration periods in the morning to read with Year 7. And they are like a big buddy to have, a friendly face around the school, an older face around the school that you can turn to for help. And they are so very friendly. I'm so proud of them all. So there are a lot of different ways where we can offer support for your child. I can explain more maybe next year, but please don't worry about it. And please know that there are so many different people there to help your child in Year 7 next year. I hope I have answered most of your questions here in this video today, but I'm sure there'll be many more questions cropping up in coming weeks. So after half term, we will be sharing a booklet for new parents. In the information booklet, you will see all sorts of information regarding school life. Hopefully, you will have the answer to your question in this booklet. But if not, please contact the school and we'll try and answer your questions. Remember also to try and answer the online questionnaire. I've sent this questionnaire out to each primary school through ParentPay or email. It is so nice to see your point of view and to hear from you about your child. And I will include this in our passport so that teachers can get to know your child faster and better. Bro Morgannwg has high standards, and I am expecting every Year 7 pupil to reach those standards. I expect them to be disciplined. I am expecting them to be proud to be Welsh, but also I'm expecting them to be kind and to show kindness. This is why I'm so proud to work in Ysgol Bro Morgannwg, because of those three things. And I think that's why Year 7 pupils feel safe in the school, and most of all, that they feel happy. So I'm really looking forward to welcome your child to Ysgol Bro Morgannwg in September. We are going to have a lot of fun. And although this road hasn't been easy, hopefully this week has shown that we can do anything if it's at all possible. Thank you for your support, and we'll speak again. Diolch yn fawr iawn.